Well, hello, Harry.
I'm Harry, but who the heck are you?
Why, I'm Hagrid. I've come to deliver your birthday gift.
Birthday gift? I don't even know you.
Ah, yes, Harry, I know. But you will. You know why? Because this gift is magical. Lego. And you will feel like a wizard when you're done building it.
What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Lego lights on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. You know, you just gotta keep throwing darts until something sticks, or throwing things at the wall, something like that. I'm gonna get out of this. Peeps, we're back. We are building another Harry Potter build, and I was trying to come up with something. All right, so here's the backstory. I didn't know what I wanted to build next, and I was looking at everything in here, and I was like, oh, there's so many options, and I've had so many great series recently. Great in my opinion. We'll see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. And by the way, if this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, share the videos, let all your friends know to come and check it out. Now that we're done with that. I didn't know what I wanted to build next. And I asked my daughter, Miss Arlen Loves, you guys all know, I said, come and pick out a set for me to build for my next video. And she came in here and she goes, let the dog pick. I'm like, no, let's let the dog pick. So she comes in and she grabs about 3 or 4 different sets. You guys ever have the opportunity to do something cool and then you don't do it and then you look back on it like, man, that was a big mistake? Yeah, so she picked out like 3 or 4 sets. She set them on the floor, and then she put our dog down in front of him, and he literally walked up and went. I was like, I should have recorded that. I missed an amazing opportunity. Well, it happens, peeps, and now I have my next build. It's called Hedwig. Hedwig. That's a fun word. At 4 Privet Drive. And it is 337 pieces. Set number 76425. So boom, there we are. I didn't start my timer as usual. I'm failing already. It does have 3D directions. I already looked. I think this just came out last year. And my kids gave this to me for Christmas. Let me see what it says. I think it was last year it was released. Does have 3D directions. Does have the team build function in the iPad. So if you want to take that route, yeah, 2024 just came out. So I think it's still you know, in production. I don't think it's retired yet. But here we go, peeps. By the way, what's the dad joke of the day? Of course, my hands aren't going to work. You guys want to hear a joke about a piece of paper? Yeah, never mind. It's terrible. All right. That joke was terrible. Anywho, I was like, I've done enough of the Harry Potter wand. You know, whatever. I've done enough intros where I come out with a wand and do some silly magic or whatever, and I was like, what if somebody else besides J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter? Decided to just go wild with it. Let's throw MC spin on that famous Harry meeting Hagrid scene. Hey, Harry might have been a wizard, but I'm not a playwright, so, or a book write, or a movie write, or anything. So don't judge me if it's terrible. Oh, man, there's that word again. Alright, what do we got here? It's like 6 bags. Nothing crazy. And An unfortunate sticker pack, but it is what it is. 6 bags individually too, not 6 multiple bags. If y'all catch my drift. Boom, there's our manual. Nothing crazy in here. I looked to see ahead of time if it had any, you know, extra stuff. It's a, what is this, 7+ set? Yeah. No crazy fun stuff, but it's Lego and it's Harry Potter. And oh, okay, I did turn on the Lego light. Uh-oh, I'm getting a phone call. Let me pause. Whew. Okay, sorry about that. Had a school call I had to take. Gotta make sure my kids are getting their education. Holla. Anywho, I have no clue what I was talking about right before that. Let's get our picture out of the way. Boom. All right. Yeah. Anywho, I just wanted to have fun with my intro and come up with something original, and here I am. So, anyways, how's everybody been? I feel so scatterbrained now. That phone call, I've been waiting on it, and I needed to get that taken care of, and now my brain feels completely off track, but it's all good because I'm building Lego. Oh, what was I don't remember. I wish I remembered what I was talking about right before that phone call came in. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's all silly. Peeps, I am... I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just here to have fun. My daughter picked this out with the assistance of my dog. Should have recorded it. I was talking about that, I think. And, yeah. Oh, they do have the team build instructions. I think I mentioned that. I really don't remember where that conversation was going. Alright, peeps. I'm gonna build. And if I think of something, you know, witty to say, then I'll say it. In the meantime, let's just build. Nope. There we go. By the way, peeps, I think I mentioned this semi-recently, but my new favorite thing is Lego ASMR. There's one channel in particular that I've talked about before is Curious Bo. I really like her stuff, but I've been listening to other channels too. And I don't know why, but there's something about the sound of Lego. Man, this camera is really dark. Alright, that looks a little better. Anyways, I was saying, there's something about the sound of Lego. Like, just, even the plastic bags, like that sound, I don't know why. It just sounds so good. It's so relaxing. You can just listen to that and be doing anything. And just like listen to somebody build Lego. I don't know why. I just really enjoy it. I've done a couple shorts or shorter videos like polybags recently where I tried to do it. I don't know if I'm very good at it, but it's definitely entertaining to me. So I just thought I'd share that if you guys are looking for some new content. Go check out some Lego. Just type in Lego ASMR. Some of it is a little bit some of the channels, and don't get me wrong, this is not a hate session. Everybody's got their thing. Some of it seems going to say staged. It's not the word. It just seems like it's not necessarily, they're not necessarily Lego people. They're more ASMR people. And they've realized that they can have a lot of fun with the ASMR medium via Lego. Lego makes it pretty easy to do because there are so many sounds. It still doesn't look bright enough to me. Let's see. This looks better. Anyways, no shade on those people. Whatever makes you happy, do it. As long as you're not hurting somebody else. But yeah, I really enjoy Lego ASMR, and I've been watching a bit of it lately. It really brings me joy. I don't like spending a lot of time watching other people's content, not because I don't enjoy it, because I do. And I do. There's several people that I watch every single video they put out, or at least I attempt to. I sometimes fall off. But the main reason is I'm afraid that if I do spend too much time watching other folks' content, then I'm gonna fall into like a trap of mimicking. If that makes sense. And I don't want to try to be somebody else's channel. I want to be me, and keep my content as original and unique to me as possible, if that makes sense. I think even in so many different areas of life, people can fall into that, like not just YouTube creator stuff, like musicians. They listen to other people a lot, they can get influenced by that music, and then they start mimicking the music. Or comedians, if they listen to other comedians too much, they might start copying their jokes or their joke style or whatever. So anyways, I know I'm rambling, sorry, sidetrack king of America, but that thought popped into my head. But I don't foresee me being a big ASMR channel. That's not in my future, not planned anyway. So I don't, here and there doing it is I think is okay, but I don't necessarily plan to become a full up ASMR channel. I do like listening to it. It's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna hush now. I don't know about you peeps, but there's just something about a good chest that I really love. Like this, obviously, is a plastic chest, but like a nice solid wood chest, which this does a great job of resembling. It's got the leather straps on top, the handles, because you gotta take, it's a good solid chest. It's gonna take at least 2 people to carry. And oh man, they did such a great job with this. Look at, got his little magic book, his little family picture in there, his little individual wand case. Man, so good. All right, on to bag 3. I think it comes from my childhood. My parents always just had these really cool chests. And I think as a kid, you just always think there's gonna be something really magical or cool inside that chest. Oh, what's in that chest? Most of the time it was old clothes. But as a kid, you don't know. It's a mystery. What's inside the chest? I've always liked a good solid chest. can't guess, by the way, we're starting on Hedwig. Lots of white. By the way, I had a thought. I know I've talked about this way too many times on this channel. Where do the age ratings on these sets come from? Sidetrack. You guys ever have thoughts like, for the creators out there, or for anybody, I guess it could apply to other things, not just creative stuff. You ever have thoughts when you're laying in bed at night? You're like, oh man, that would be a great idea for my channel, or that would be a great idea for whatever. And then you wake up the next day and you completely forget about that great thought and you didn't write it down. You know you had a thought, but you can't remember what the heck it was. Yeah, I do that all the time. And one of the thoughts that I had the other night, and it literally just came back to me, which is so rare that that ever happens. I had a thought about this age rating thing. For the longest time, my mindset has been that the age ratings on the box are supposed to describe the age level of buildability. I can't English right now. English is hard. It's supposed to, in my mind, it's supposed to determine what age level should be building this set. Like, you should be at least 18 on the 18 plus set to be building this set, because it's that difficult. It's the difficulty level. How's that? That's always been my thought process. And I've gotten very confused on many sets. Like, this doesn't seem that difficult. It doesn't seem like an 18 plus set. It doesn't seem as difficult as it is. Or in other cases, it seems like the age rating is under what it should be. Like, it's more difficult than the age level that they put on the box. But I had a thought the other night whilst laying in bed, and let me know what you guys think. And maybe you guys all already thought this, and I'm just that slow to the game. What if the age rating on a set is not supposed to determine, or not supposed to like depict the difficulty of the set, but rather it's Lego saying, hey, this is who we're targeting with this set, because this is who we think would really like this specific set. So and that's why they put the plus on basically everything, right? So for example, this set is a 7+ set. So based on this new thought process that I'm having, Lego is saying, hey, we really think 7-year-olds would really like this set. So we're gonna target 7-year-olds with this set. But cover our bases, we put that plus on there because anybody could like it, but we specifically think this one would be especially fun for kids 7 and up. Does that make sense? I know I don't say a whole lot that makes sense ever, but that's kind of the mindset I think I'm having now, because it's just the difficulty thing, calling it the age rating as the difficulty, has bothered me for a while. I'm always scratching my head like, where did they come up with this number? And now I'm starting to believe that I was just thinking about it all wrong. And again, maybe everybody else out there has already had this grand epiphany, but it just came to me the other night while I was laying in bed. I was like, oh. Anyways. Woo! There we go. There's the body anyway of Mr. Hedwig. Let me get a picture. Move on to bag 5. Why, Hedwig's name, I just decided is so appropriate because look at the size of his noggin. It's almost as big as the rest of his body. Bam! That's a good solid click. All right. All right, peeps. There we are. Got our Hedwig. I'm glad they had you, at the end, they had you slide the tail down, because when I first attached him, I was like, ooh, this is not a very good secure. He was just like wanting to lean over. Like very head heavy. Such a cornball. Anyways, he was very top heavy. He was leaning over, but then once you click the tail down, boom, now it's magically balanced. Peeps, this is a very cool set. Let's see. Let me wake my mouse up. Turn the old autofocus off. Look at that. Privet Drive. I don't recall his house. You know, I'll be honest. Again, my memory is trash. I don't recall much about the exterior of the house. I remember the little hole that he lives in, and I remember like the way that when he eventually moves upstairs, he's got a little bedroom, but I don't remember much about the exterior. So the little plants they give here is need a little addition. Was it in the movie? I don't know. Maybe. I just don't really remember. But overall, looks really good. I like the way they used the little quarter moons to give you some like feather looks all over. I wish they had filled this in a little bit more. But again, 7+ set, only 300 something pieces. So not a huge deal. With little sticker plate for the feathers on the chest. Kind of hard to see because of the lighting, but Privet Drive. I wish that was printed because of course I can't line things up correctly, but once you put the claws over it, not as hard or not as easy to tell that I'm terrible at lining things up. Fully posable wings, that's pretty neat. They move around, you can move the feathers in and out. You could turn it around like this, I guess, or turn it like this, like he's getting ready to take off. Yeah, head moves around. Very cool. I like it. And then again, we already talked about the chest. Man, there's just something cool about a chest. You got your little book of magic here, history of magic. Got your family photo for the parents that he never met. Well, I guess sorta he does eventually. And then you got your little wand case. Just very, very cool little details. Nothing difficult to build. Definitely very simplistic for the most part, but some really cool techniques. I love the way they gave this chest the leather straps. Like, again, I grew up just fascinated with chests, pirate chests, and chests in general, man. I always thought they were so fun and cool. In fact, I have some wood chests in this house that my dad built when I was a kid, maybe before I was born. I don't know. I've remembered them my whole life, and they look amazing. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now. But peeps, what do you guys think? I'll be honest. I've had the UCS Hedwig on my wish list for a while, and I really want to build it. And I know UCS is technically a Star Wars term, so please don't jump down my throat. It's just the best term I can think of. Collector's edition or whatever they call it for Harry Potter universe, but it's a big Hedwig and it looks amazing. So I think I don't know. I gotta be careful. I don't want to go crazy on things. There's so many things I want right now. There's so many great sets. If y'all haven't heard already, Lego's getting into the Pokemon game come next year. There's still more great Batman sets coming out. There's just so much awesome Lego, so much awesome brick building. There's a couple non-Lego, there's Lego alternative companies out there that I'm really, really wanting to buy some of their sets because they look fantastic. And, you know, even though I know my channel is Lego Therapy, you know, that's just what I called it when I first started. And I'm not going to change it because that's my thing now, but I'm not going to just confine myself to one company. When there's other companies out there that can produce stuff that is equally as good and I want to build it and it's fun, then I'm going to do it. So, peeps, what do you think? Nice little chest, nice little Hedwig. I might just give this to my daughter, even though they gave it to me for Christmas. They love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter too. They're definitely bigger fans than I am. I'm more into Star Wars and Batman, but I definitely love Harry Potter too. So I may throw this up on the shelf for a little while, let it live there, and then I might throw it in their collection. Who knows? We'll see. Anywho, peeps, it's been fun. And I think, you know what? I'm going to pause real quick because I think there's something waiting for me at the front door. Very excited about it. We'll see if it's true. Okay, I was wrong. There was a package out there, but it was not Lego. It was something else. So, oh well. It's supposed to be here today, and maybe I'll just do a short or something unboxing it and revealing it. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. So, anywho, peeps, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Anybody you think would enjoy this. Still trying to get to 200 people by the summer. That is my goal. I'd like to get to 200 subscribers by the summer, and then obviously keep going from there. But you got to set goals, so we'll try to hit that 5 meter, 10 meter target, all that, you know, that stuff they taught us back in the day. Try to get there first, and then go from there. That's it, peeps. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, holla!